distance separates the two, and when they come here for this clash, it can define a season no matter what's happened before, what might happen after. The Gators will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have the opening possession of the game. Last time these two met, the Big Dogs ate as Georgia rolled easily.
And taking care of business in a rivalry game like they did, it means a lot. The bragging rights are even better. I can talk about stomping you out. Speaking of stomp, 2007, Mark Richt getting the team to run on the field, celebrate. Those are the moments that you think about in this series that mean so much.
Yeah, we talked to the Gator coaching staff. They said it felt like Herschel Walker was back toting the rock for the Bulldogs. I mean, they had no answer for Georgia's running game a season ago. Defensively, the Gators know they've got to be a lot more physical in this one.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it to the back.
Well, this defense knows they're going to have to go sideline to sideline to stop this offense. Nice job there rallying to the back and caught the swing pass there on the right perimeter.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up with the completion.
They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
There's just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Gators offense will go to work for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jason.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Complete to the right. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up at different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, the quarterback putting it right on the money.
Fires to the right. Put it where only his get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
David, as a Georgia legend, when I say Florida, what comes to mind?
Ugh. I mean, that's the easiest question you've asked me yet. I mean, there's nothing that I ever liked or enjoyed about the Florida Gators, just playing in that rivalry. You know, it's not a neutral site, by the way. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, that's not neutral. It's way closer to Florida. It's way closer to Florida fans. But this rivalry, I'm telling you, every single year, that was...
Breaks into the open. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys. And we're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke. Leaves it with the running back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Picked off.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Coming through on that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. And can't make the connection on the soft toss.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he can't. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Flips it out on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll try to run it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after him. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Got some room to run.
And he makes it. The back end, nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping.
Touchdown, Dogs! Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
And the Gators headed quickly to the line. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He wants to take the top off. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
And man, is that perfect timing.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Motion from the wideout. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Working that left side. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Throwing right. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball on the ground.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down.
Timeout.
This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Gators are on the move. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Caught in the backfield. It's Connors. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. From the gun, give on the inside. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Takes it past the marker. There he goes down the right side. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the...
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front seven even get a finger on that.
They try to get it outside on the left. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. We got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left too.
Touchdown, Florida! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this...
Turning it on! Touchdown, Bulldog! Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Trying to beat them to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Looking for a crease, it's Dozier. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last few plays.
Makes the catch. It's Connors. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The short hands. It's Gata.
Quarterbacks have got to have composure. And I know this guy's thrown some picks. He hasn't thrown for a ton of yards. But if he can put a great drive together here, and if he's got the talent and ability to do that, he can lead his team to victory in this 2-minute situation.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 5 receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And that's a great throw by this young man. Listen, he's had an up-and-down day, actually probably a little bit more down than up, but this is the big moment. This is where his team needs him to come through. Great start. Let's see if he can put this together, trailing late in this football game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. A run for the quarterback.
This is a huge 3rd down. They need a score to win this game, and they're not getting a ton of yards these last 2 plays. An incompletion followed by a short gain on a run. You got to be able to pick something here on the 3rd down basket and go to your best player and not overthink that.
Breaks into the open. Got some room entered at the goal line. And he'll get out of bounds. Just a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Gators! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on first down. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Glasses will be raised across the Sunshine State, a toast to the Florida Gators.